Hey guys, my name is Josh Smith. I'm the CEO of Montana Knife Company, and we have some updates to a knife that we've had around for a little while, and it's an awesome hunting blade. This is the Stubhorn, but this is the Stubhorn knife in PVD coating. Okay, that PVD coating is on the blade here. That's what makes it black. This is still a Magna Cut stainless steel blade. Okay, so the PVD coating really on this blade is to make it more of a black look, that MKC black that you guys have gotten used to seeing with a lot of our older blades. But it's also a way of protecting that blade from scratching and whatnot. This coating is very, very durable, and it's just a really cool look. It's also makes it to where it doesn't glare. You don't have reflectivity going on. That's a little bit more important in the tactical space. But I will say it is an advantage to the PVD. The other thing with this knife that I kind of want to chat about is just its wide range of uses that you can use this blade for. This is kind of your somewhat classic hunting knife style here. It's a great blade for big game, elk, moose, deer, bear, whatever. It's 4 1/8 inch from the front of this handle to the tip of this blade. Okay, we're 8 7/8 inches from tip of the blade to tip of the handle. So with that, we're under 9 inches long. It's 4 1/8 inch, so you have plenty of blade here to take this knife on any hunting trip, frankly, across the globe. Okay, we got a lot of belly on this blade here. The way that this tip kind of rises up here just a bit, there's a lot of belly here for skinning. You can get a lot of work done with this knife. I absolutely love this blade. And also, we have a nice little sharpening choil here, so you can sharpen that blade all the way back to your handle. You don't get the plunge grinds in the way, the handle in the way of actually getting this knife sharp. The other thing I love about this knife is the fact that it has a built-in guard. Okay, a lot of our blades don't, and it depends on what kind of a person you are and what importance you put on a guard versus having some of this stuff out of the way. But this knife has a really nice guard. This is a great knife if you're buying it for even a new hunter, like a kid, or a friend of yours that hasn't done a lot of field dressing. The handle gets, wet, things get slippery, your hands are freezing cold, you lose some dexterity, and that helps keep your hand from slipping up on that blade. The other thing with this knife is you can choke up really nicely with this thumb ramp that's on the front of this handle. You put your thumb on the front of that handle and you can get your finger way up on this blade, and now I can have a pinch grip and I can do all kinds of detail work, get up in there, cut the diaphragm on a deer or an elk, and really have nice control over that blade. If you want to choke back on it, you have a pretty hefty blade and a fair amount of length here to do some serious work. The other thing that we have is a lanyard hole. Again, this time of year, it's fall, it's getting cold. A lot of people are going to be using this blade in a situation where it's a later season rifle hunt, snowy, cold, you have lots of big heavy clothes on. You reach in to get this knife out. If you have a lanyard that you want to tie on this thing, it's going to be easy to get it in and out of the sheath. All right, the other thing that we want to talk about here is the handle material. This is G10, it's a fiberglass epoxy resin. It's synthetic. It's bulletproof. We actually leave some of our mill marks on this handle, so it's not super, super slick when it is wet. But this handle material will put up to just about any kind of weather conditions that it will encounter. It's not going to crack or move, warp, any of that kind of stuff. The other thing I'll say about this handle is it's relatively thin for a big knife. It's not real bulbous and bulky, which kind of gives it a bit of a flat feeling in the hand, so it's not going to turn where a round handle's maybe going to want to spin on you. You can really index this knife in your hand and do some serious work and not have it spin. Lastly, we'll talk about the sheath. Like all of our hunting knives, they come with a custom formed and fit Kydex sheath. This stuff absolutely grabs onto this handle back here. It's not going to allow this knife to fall out, especially with this retention screw. You can loosen and tighten that pressure, and you get that audible click into the sheath. You can shake it, you can have it on your pack strap, wherever you want. You're not going to have to worry about losing that blade. It also has our MKC belt clip. I can just clip this right on my belt without undoing my belt or over my pack strap. Any place that you want to put that, you can put that knife on your kit or on yourself. Additionally, you can take that clip off, which makes this a lot slimmer package, and tuck that inside of a pocket of a pack or inside your bino harness. So that is our MKC Stubhorn. The Stubhorn is actually another name for a buffalo or a bison, which is kind of a cool little Montana tie, Yellowstone Park. So the Stubhorn knife, I hope you guys actually get a chance to go out maybe on a bison hunt and use this thing. So hope you guys have good luck this fall. The Stubhorn, thanks for the support.